Hugh spotted her first, jumping off his stool and clutching his heart, staggering like a man blinded by beauty. He recovered in time to take her hand and help her onto his abandoned seat, assistance she was grateful for, given the volume of material in her skirt.
"Vicar, you're absolutely stunning. You're going to be the most beautiful woman here tonight. Doesn't she look absolutely amazing?"
His last remark was directed to Deacon Aberforth, who examined Clare with a great deal more attention than he might have had he been strictly sober.
"Elegant,"
he pronounced with a disappointed air.
"Although perhaps a bit too revealing."
He waved in the direction of Clare's shoulders and chest.
"I myself prefer to maintain the dignity of the church with good classic clothing."
Aberforth still wore his black wool jacket and dog collar. He had spiffed up for the evening by replacing his black blouse with a deep purple one. Clare resisted the urge to tug her neckline higher. "I'm trying to envision the intersection between clerical clothing and ladies' evening wear. Maybe an off-the-shoulder cassock?"
Hugh laughed. "If you write up the business plan, I promise you I'll have my firm invest." He waved the bartender over. "Do you want a Macallan?"
She nodded. After the day she'd had, she wanted several Macallans.
"You didn't tell me, Miss Fergusson, that your friend here is the nephew of the Bishop of Warwick."
Aberforth leaned his elbow on the bar and toasted Hugh. She raised an eyebrow. "That's because I didn't know."
Hugh smiled smugly. "Told you we'd make a good match. Stick with me, Vicar, and we'll have a pectoral cross on you before you can say the very Reverend Mrs. Partager Fergusson."
She stared at him.
"Fergusson Partager?" he suggested, handing her her glass of whiskey.
How much had he had to drink? "That's the silliest name I've ever heard," she said. "And I don't believe in this married hyphenating business. Either keep the old name or take the new one."
"Hear, hear," Aberforth toasted both of them.
From the lobby, a bell rang out, so perfect in pitch and modulation it had to be a recording of some sort.
"I think that's the sign to head in to dinner," Hugh said. "Father Aberforth, it was great meeting you. Perhaps I'll see you tomorrow."
"I'm sure of it. I will be attending the 10 o'clock Eucharist at St. Albans with the bishop."
"Ah, yes."
Hugh's face had a trapped expression. Anglican and Episcopal nephew though he was, Clare had yet to see him inside a church. She took pity on him. "Do you need to stop off anywhere before we go in to dinner?"
Hugh's face cleared. Yes, I do. I'll meet you outside the ballroom door." He dashed off before Aberforth could pin him down about tomorrow.
Clare collected her whiskey and carefully slipped off the bar stool. "I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning, Father Aberforth." He surprised her by taking her bare upper arm.
"Miss Fergusson."
She frowned at his hand, but he didn't release her.
"Let me give you some advice. The only female clergy who are successful at celibacy are the ones who are too old and dried up to care, or the ones who are too mannish to attract members of the opposite sex."
Her fingers tightened around her glass. If she had had anything heavy to hand, she would have brained him.
"Any other woman, alone, attracts attention of the wrong kind, as I hear you may have done." She froze. "Find a nice young man and settle down. Your congregation and your bishop will thank you. With the help of the right sort of spouse, you may find you have a career in the church, not just a vocation."
Clare didn't trust herself to say anything. She nodded stiffly to the deacon, gripped her skirts in one hand, and stalked out of the bar. Hugh was loitering near the ballroom entrance.